Since 2014, the revolutionary force in retro entertainment. Hey guys, welcome back to ASMR Retro. Now today I'm going to talk about my physical PC game collection. These are games that for the most part I had since childhood. Now it's not going to be, complete because I had way more games that I lost, but this is what I have left. So it should be good. It should be dripping with nostalgia. I know for me at least, and I hope for you as well. So anyway, let's just get started here with the first game. As you can see, this is the Simpsons Virtual Springfield. Have a donut will travel for Windows 95 and Power Mac CD-ROM. Now this is kind of a interesting game. I don't even know if you could really call it a game. But basically you walk around Springfield in a first-person view, like a pseudo 3D view, I guess, and you can go to different locations, like obviously the Simpsons house, but also like the Quake II Mart. I believe you can go to Moe's Tavern and all the major locations in the show, and you can interact with characters, you can interact with objects, and there's some stuff you can collect as well, like cards or something like that. I can't remember, it's been a while. But there really was no story or objective other than just to explore. But still, it was really cool. It was the first time you really got to explore Springfield in that way. So I remember playing it a lot. But anyway, let's look at, maybe I'll play it on the channel one day. But let's look at the packaging here. Nice cover, which I already showed. Nothing on the back really. So you can see on the inside here, you got the disc, and it says Virtual Springfield, and it looks like a donut, and there's a bite out of it. I wonder who took that bite. And you can see the inside of a CD is made of purple jelly. Now you know, if you always wondered, and it's all sprinkles. And on this side, you got Homer eating a donut, and it says CD-ROM. That's pretty clever. So, and here's the manual. Oh no, it says Virtual Sprinkles. So this thing's just full of surprises. We'll set that to the side there. Now this is a great manual. I love clever instruction manuals. But anyways, each page has like a different character explaining stuff. So the mayor, Diamond Joe Quimby is introducing you to Springfield. Okay, there's some installation information there. Wait, I think I missed something. Yeah, I did. Here's Professor Frank explaining the system requirements, of course. And he says, "Salutations, fellow computer enthusiasts." I'm gonna skip all the noises he makes like him bleak and whatever. My name is Professor John Frank, and as a compatriot in technology with the coding and the hacking and the online dating, I'm sure you're familiar with the basic requirements needed to run the program in question. That, of course, being Virtual Springfield. And then we look at the system requirements. It says, yes, well, your system needs to meet the following requirements to run Virtual Springfield, which, in order to make things as clear as possible, will be explained by my latest invention, the Frankatone 2200 computer system voice translator. So there you have the PC requirements, there you have the Mac requirements, which is weird that the PC only requires 8 megabytes of RAM, but this one requires 16. But then of course you have the very popular, what's it called? Frankiac systems, and it requires 271 megabytes of RAM, but 319.6 recommended. So that's fine, it's got all these fake stats here or whatever. So that's pretty good. Then you got all the installation stuff. And then user interface explained by Homer. I'm not going to read everything, but navigation explained by the sea captain, which is perfect. And then interactive locations and viewing items by Flanders. Objects and keys explained by Snake. Collector cards, of course, explained by I was about to call him Pizza Guy. Comic book guy. he said the website was neat, and he told me to tell you about the website because there was spiders in the website, and one of the spiders talked to him from the website and told him things, but the website is not for spiders. The website is for customers. And what's a website? So we got some classic Ralph-isms. Okay, got some credits. And finally, Lionel Hutz, a word from our legal expert. Hello, I'm Lionel Hutz, attorney at law. I've been asked by the good people at Fox Interactive to present the warranty and copyright information about Virtual Springfield. I didn't really know what they were talking about, so I copied something off a book, off the back of a cereal box, and changed a few of the words to make it sound more believable. So that's pretty funny. Good stuff, good stuff. Just the instruction book alone provides quite a bit of fun, so. Alright, let's move on to another game here. Let's see what we got. I won't spend as much time for each game, but because I'll be here forever. But next up is not World of Warcraft, but Warcraft 3, Reign of Chaos. There you can see the cover there, rated T for teen. Look at the back. There's some more artwork there, not too much to see. I didn't play this game that much. I really liked Warcraft 2, one of my favorite games back then. And then I got this as a gift, and I was all excited and stuff, but for some reason I just couldn't get into it. I played it a bit, but I was just like, yeah, whatever. And I think I might know why, but I'll tell you in a second. But anyway, check out this manual, broskies. Look how thick that is. That's a lot of beef right there. I mean, look at this thing, it's crazy. Let's flip through this a bit. Like, so much stuff to learn, and you get to look at the maps, and I'm not sure if this information is mostly just like backstory or stuff you actually gotta know to be good at the game, but there's a lot of information there. And you look at the back and it's got all the hotkeys and whatever, menu commands, game command. Man, that's a lot of commands to remember. And I guess maybe that's part of why I just lost interest, because it was just like I can't memorize all this stuff, you know what I mean? I don't know how necessary it is to know all that, but. And then I have it also came with this widescreen cinematic trailer. So if you open it up, there's a DVD with the cinematic trailer of the game, which makes no sense because you already have the game. Why do I have to watch the trailer? You know what I mean? But whatever, it's a nice bonus, I guess. So that's Warcraft 3. Put it to the side over here. Okay, next up is Unreal. Unreal, the first person shooter. This is the first Unreal game. And I guess this would be the first Unreal Engine. I don't know, bro. I remember playing this and being kind of disappointed. I was still really into Doom at the time, and I mean the graphics are great, but I just couldn't get into it for some reason. It just didn't have the same satisfying effect that Doom had. Maybe the multiplayer was good. I don't usually play multiplayer. But yeah, I just felt like it was not as satisfying, because like the enemies would take like a million shots to kill, and it's just like sometimes you just want like just basic enemies, you know what I mean? Sometimes you just want to run up to a zombie soldier guy and just blow him away with one shot, you know what I mean? But yeah, for whatever reason I couldn't get into this one. There's the back, not much to see there, a bunch of screenshots, blah blah blah. But I also have the manual. It's a little bit, looks like it's been a little water damaged. But we'll just flip through this quickly. Tells you the story, I guess. Installation. like to see the different weapons. The weapons there. I'm very familiar with the weapons. Again, I didn't play it that much, and that was years ago, decades ago, literally. You got all the items and whatnot. And you got the enemies, very polygonal enemies. Very pointy enemies, I guess. So yeah, you get the idea. Put that over here. Okay, what else do we got here? We got Evil Dead Regeneration. And you see Ash Williams there on the box, and this little dude, I can't remember his name, but Mini-Me, I don't know. But I think Sam Raimi's brother does his voice, I believe. Yeah, his brother's in like a lot of Sam Raimi movies. But anyway, just as like a minor character. Look at the back. Okay, so surprisingly, this is a 4-disc monster of a game. No pun intended. Yeah, disc 1, you got the manual. I'm not gonna go through the manual, but and then you got disc 2's behind the manual, and then disc 3, disc 4. I remember this being a pretty fun game. I never finished it, but I was actually quite impressed by the game. Not sure. I seen recently some people review it and said it wasn't that good, but I thought it was pretty good. As a matter of fact, I might play it for one of my Halloween videos. I'll see if I can get this version to work on my PC, but if I can't, maybe I'll just emulate it, because I know it was also for the PS3, I believe. But we'll see. Okay, we'll get that out of the way. Okay, next up is Doom 2. Oh yeah. Now obviously this isn't the original jewel case of Doom 2, but that got lost with many other things. But yeah, I love Doom. I've talked about Doom so much. Doom 2 is amazing. I played this probably more than the first Doom, because it added the new enemy types and super shotgun. So there's so many good times with this game. Killed so many demons. So much fun. What can I say? Not much else you can say. It's Doom. Everybody had Doom in one form or another. But I also have, oh hell yeah, the instruction manual. Check that out. Doom guy blasting a cyber demon. So it's got the story there. Objective of the game. Wait a minute, Doom has a story. I'm just kidding. But let's see, what else do we got? On-screen information, blah blah blah. Controlling the action. Okay, that's what I'm looking for here. Weapons, firepower, and how to use it. So you got the chainsaw and fist, and the pistol, which there's no graphic for. Shotgun / combat shotguns. They screwed up the order here because this is the plasma rifle, but they have chain guns. Then they have rocket launchers, and then they have plasma rifles, but this is the chain gun. I don't know how they screwed that up, but BFG 9000. So that's good stuff. Then you got all the different pickups and stuff. Or no, those are ammo types. Some short wait, did I miss something? They show me. No, okay, that's right. Okay, some more items, power-ups. And then you got the enemies. So former humans, former human sergeants, former commando imps, demons, lost souls, Hell Knight, Arachnotron, Revenant, Mancubus, and Archviles, Spider Mastermind, and the Cyber Demon. Now this is kind of weird because, where was it? I don't know if this is a typo. So this is, okay, free original Doom first episode. like plural. Is it just me? I don't know. I didn't major in English, but you know. But anyway, you get the idea of that. You got some Doom merch there. Some sweet Doom merch. Okay, next up is Quake II. I no longer have the disc. I let somebody borrow it, and I never got it back. You know who you are. Just kidding. No, but yeah, I just wherever it is, I don't know. Hopefully it's resting in peace. But just flipping through the manual a little bit. A very texture is kind of like cardboardy a little bit. I don't know how to explain it, but kind of a dull looking manual. But it's kind of a dull looking game. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I recently got the I had Quake II on Steam for quite a while, but they recently released a remaster, so it's pretty fun. But yeah, the weapons here, you got the shotgun, super shotgun, machine gun, chain gun, hand grenade, grenade launcher, rocket launcher, hyper blaster, railgun, and of course the BFG. And then you got the items, blah blah blah. Then you got the enemies, light guard, shotgun guard, machine gun guard, enforcer, gunner, berserker, iron maiden, gladiator, parasite. Oh, those are annoying. Medic, brains. It's a great name. And barracuda, shark, technician, mutant, flyer, Icarus. I think that mutant is the only one, only enemy or character from the first game. Tank and tank commander. Cool. They don't have the bosses listed here, but you know, we need to. So that's Quake number 2, numero 2. Then we have King's Quest V, and this is one of those point and click adventure games by Sierra. I really like this a lot. There was a lot of audio, voice audio in the game, which just blew me away at the time. But it's very difficult, and the artwork is really good, as always with these types of games. But it's a very hard game, very cryptic, and it's one of those games where like, oh, I forgot to pick up something on the first screen, and now I'm at the end of the game, and I'm screwed. I have to start over again, you know? It's one of those kind of games, but thankfully, there is a hint book, so it just basically tells you what to do step by step, but it's one of those, it even shows like the story and stuff like that, but you have to use one of these decoder things to read it, which is very annoying. You can barely make it out, but I guess they did that because some people, you know, they only wanted a hint for one particular part, so they didn't want to accidentally read what to do in a certain part, I guess. I don't know. It seemed to be a gimmick at the time. Okay, another interesting game. The Seventh Guest. This is, I believe it's the first CD-ROM based computer game, or one of the first. And not just a game distributed on CD, a game that runs off the CD kind of thing. It's a 2-disc game. See the other one here. Basically, it's like a horror puzzle game. So you're in this mansion, creepy mansion, and you gotta, you know, walk around and solve all these puzzles. And there's these ghosts and stuff you interact with. It's a lot of FMV, but it's actually I found the game very creepy when I was young. This was the first CD-based game that I got, and I remember I bought a computer with a CD-ROM drive. And I told my friends at school, nobody believed me that I had a computer with a CD-ROM drive. They didn't think they existed, but I'm kind of dating myself here. But anyway, pretty fun game. A lot of nostalgia for this one for me. I've considered playing it for Halloween on the channel, but I don't know. It's pretty slow-paced. My poor people. But I don't know. We'll see. And some of the puzzles are like really, really difficult. Okay. Here's Beast Wars, Transformers. I only have the manual now. I don't know what happened to the disc. I didn't play this one that much. I thought it was just okay. videos isn't enough. So this is one of those FMV, what do you call it, racing games, I guess. I believe they also released it on like one of those CD platforms that died, like 3DO or something like that. But anyways, it was alright, but it's nothing special. The graphics were kind of interesting to see for the first time, but then you get tired of it pretty quick because the gameplay is really not that great, so I would not recommend this one. And finally, Willy Beamish, or The Adventures of Willy Beamish to be complete. Again, one of those point-and-click adventure games. I love these types of games. It's by Dynamix, but I believe they're part of Sierra. Yeah, it was a pretty fun game. The graphics were really cool. You play as this kid, and I believe you have to he wants to enter the Nintendo Championships, which is a combination of Nintendo and Atari, obviously, as a parody, but it was pretty fun. But again, it's one of those like super cryptic games. And there's some cool story. They're trying different characters. So yeah, it's one of those hint books again where you need the decoder to read any of the stuff. But more than that, or more interesting than that, is this, the manual for the game. And this is so awesome. You know what? I think I'm gonna do a separate video just for this, because there's quite a bit to analyze in this manual. I think it's brilliant. I just love this kind of manual, and it's my favorite one that I have, I think. So yeah, you know what? I'll do a separate video about this manual. I think it'll be cool. Anyways, with all that said, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, maybe I'll do another video about my Steam game collection and Epic game collection, but we'll see. Anyways, that'll be that for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you found it relaxing